Go. So, I gotta show you something. That's what we're talking about, love right there, baby. That's love right there. Look at that. That's love. So that's what we're gonna use as the base for our gravy. So what's in there? That's from where we've done we cooked the neck bones, the onions, the peppers, all of that stuff, all that good stuff. Well, all that stuff's been in there, and now what we want to do is get it going. So we're gonna get it going right now. Let's make a little gravy. What do I use to make my gravy? Show you right now. Show you. Let me make this gravy for you real quick. What do we use? Really simple. Have you ever in your life seen a shallot? That's a shallot. That's a shallot. Shallots, I don't know. We use one. That big, that's probably all we need. Cut up a shallot real quick. Can I get a Seuss? Can I get a chef? Can I get somebody to clean my kitchen? I gotta clean it. See, they don't do that on Food Network. You know, like all these cooking shows, they never have anybody cleaning the kitchen. I think that's why people don't like to cook. Is you gotta clean it. You know, that's the unfortunate part of working in the kitchen. When I was married, I used to have the deal. Whoever cooks doesn't clean. At the end of the day, you gotta cook. So I got a hot pan. Throw the shallots in. A little olive oil. Let it cook down. Like I said, love to add seasoning. A little pepper. A little garlic salt, garlic powder. Now hold off on the salt because really the salt is something that I need at the end, if I need it. I don't really think I'm going to need it. Now I'm going to hold off. But what I am going to do is stir in a little bit more garlic. So we put right now we put in into the mix, we put in some garlic. We put in garlic powder, garlic salt, chopped garlic, shallots. We're just going to let them weather down. Got some herbs here, some rosemary. I'm going to throw them in, a couple sprigs, but I'm going to throw them in for right now, but what I'm going to end up doing is taking it out. So that's why I'm going to leave them whole. The gravy is really simple. Old-fashioned gravy is what? Flour, butter, the drippings, and some water. But I like to use, at this point, I'm using apple juice because I've used apple juice throughout the whole recipe. On the turkey, on the stuffing. So I'm using apple juice as a base for mine. Now this is where you get the gravy, get the droppings from. Turn down the heat. You want to let this really come out. So let's recap. We've got our rosemary being infused into the apple juice with the garlics and the shallot a little low, because what we've done now is basically scraped up all of the juice drippings out of the bottom. I don't know. See where it used to be dark? And now we've scraped it all up, and it's all being infused into this nice, about time for some thickening. Now, it's holiday season. Yeah, I've got the Smart Balance, you know, the low fat, but come on. You can't make gravy with Smart Balance, with margarine. You gotta use butter. That is the only ways that you can mix gravy, either with butter, shortening, or oil. Regular old oil. Not no margarine. Definitely you can't do it with smart balance. What? That's illegal. Going to the gym later, I'll run it off. So what are we going to do? See, I'm a little different here when I made my gravies. I like to experiment. So, you know, typically by now, the good old-fashioned way, you would have already made the roux. You would have taken that out, poured it back in. But for the sake of time, I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm going to be hard-headed and show you that you can do it another way. Let's get it going. You're going to get lumps. You don't want to get lumps. That's a fight. Because I was hard at it. I just got to sit there and get the lumps out. I like to add a little of the cross cultures I've learned. So I've traveled a little bit, hang out. I've got friends from all over. One of my favorites, hoisin sauce. Kick it up a little bit. Not a lot. I want to keep that turkey seasoning, turkey flavor to it. Just add a little bit. Now that's great. Let's get this. Let's get this in. That right here is what we're talking about gravy. Yeah, I can strain it. I can make it lighter. I can put some milk in it. But right now, I think I'm going to get some dark, good old-fashioned gravy. Beautiful. Gravy's ready. It's off the heat. Now what are we doing? We need to check on dressing.